Hey, what's up guys? Ian here again. I just wanted to post a brief update video. I know it's been a while, but I've received several comments, people wanting me to update them on my progress and recovery from the injury. So to keep things short, basically it took me about 6 months to get to the point where my finger didn't hurt at all when I was climbing anymore. That being said, I did climb during those 3 months, just trying to choose holds and exercises that I could do without experiencing any pain. For example, with my specific injury, I was able to climb on jugs and slopers pretty easily, and for that reason I trained mostly upper body at that point, just campusing on jugs and doing things that I knew I could do without injuring my finger and still keeping myself in shape. I would also highly recommend opening up to other hobbies or activities that you may have been wanting to explore or have been neglecting for a while in favor of climbing. Otherwise, you might go insane. It was really difficult for me after having climbed pretty consistently non-stop for like 3 years to have a first major finger injury, and all of a sudden I was like, who am I without rock climbing? And I'm sure that many of you can relate to this. This is actually a really great opportunity to explore other facets of your life that can maybe at least keep you distracted during the injury. For me, I started reading again. I read Tommy Caldwell's Push, I read Alex Honnold's Alone on the Wall, then I went down the fiction side of things, started reading some fantasy, some sci-fi, just really getting back into reading. And it was a great thing to do to keep myself occupied, keep my brain engaged, and keep me distracted from the fact that I couldn't climb. Another thing that I took up was slacklining, and slacklining then led to highlining, which is an amazing complement to rock climbing because it's physical, it's engaging, but it doesn't use the exact same muscles as climbing does, so you can do them in conjunction without feeling like you have to choose between the two as far as making yourself tired for one or the other. Now, the good news. I fully recovered from the finger injury, and above and beyond that, I am climbing harder than I ever have before. I just got back from a trip to Seus and climbed my first 7C+, and if you know anything about Seus, it's kind of the proving ground for your rock climbing. So super proud to put down my first 7C+, 513 for those of you who don't use the French scale. After the injury, it was big to come back. Now, for some more not so good news, and hopefully I can be a cautionary tale for you guys out there. I just got back from a climbing trip in Brazil, and I hadn't been climbing as much. I'd been focusing on my highlining, and when I got to Brazil, I decided to go hard and just pretend like I hadn't stopped training for the last 2 months. And as you might be able to guess, what happened was I injured another pulley in my finger. However, having had experience from the first time, I knew well enough to stop as soon as I noticed pain. It's still hurting, I still can't fully crimp on it, but I am able to climb at about 75% right now. But the warning is, don't forget about warming up, don't forget about stretching, don't forget about everything that you learned from your previous injury, no matter how much time has passed, because they will sneak up on you and they will get you when you're least expecting it. Hopefully after hearing my story, you guys can take the good, know that there is hope, you are going to heal, it will get better, and you will get strong again. I would say back to 100%, if not even more than 100% of where you were before. And the bad, which is it can happen again. So be careful, be cautious, tape up, stretch, go back, review the things that I talked about in the other videos. That's it guys, that's all I have for you. Hopefully this was helpful, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you want to see more videos, I don't know what else I would talk about, but maybe you can give me some ideas and I'll make some videos if you guys like listening to me talk. Otherwise, thanks a lot for tuning in guys. I hope I was able to help in some way. Don't lose hope, and try to find something else to do while you're resting, while you're healing. Don't push it. Alright, peace guys.